This happened to my friend's younger sister. It's crazy. So my friend's family decided to go to a flea market. And at this flea market, they saw a stall with a bunch of old things, like old toys and furniture and stuff like that. And they saw this antique doll that looked like it was from the 1800s. It was really creepy looking. But my friend's mom bought it for her younger sister, who was obsessed with dolls. She was over the moon. The doll was all worn out and dirty, but she loved it. She cleaned it up and put it on her shelf. Every time she would come back to her room and see the doll, it felt like it was staring directly at her. But she just kind of shrugged it off. You know, it's just a doll, right? Just a creepy doll. One day, my friend came over to her house, and they were just chilling in the living room together. And then they turned to look at the TV, and then back at the doll. And for a split second, they saw the doll move slightly. They thought maybe it was just the light reflecting off of it or something. So they didn't think much of it. But a few days later, the younger girl was home alone. She was playing in her room, and she looked away for just a second. And when she looked back, she saw the doll move again. She thought maybe if she recorded it, she could prove to her friend that the doll was actually moving. So she got her phone and set it down and started recording. For a while, nothing happened. She started to lose hope that anything would actually show up on camera. But then, after about 30 minutes, she heard a noise and turned to see the doll blinking. She screamed and dropped her phone, but it was too late. The doll had already blinked. When she checked the video later, she also saw the doll moving its mouth as if it was speaking, but she couldn't hear anything. All she could see was the lips moving. So she played it back and slowed it down, and it said, Lecky. Lecky is the younger girl's name. How freaking creepy is that? She showed the video to her parents, and they were very worried. They took her to a priest, and he performed an exorcism on the doll. But apparently that didn't work, because not even an hour after the priest left, the doll started moving again. This time, it was moving its arms as well as its eyes and mouth. So then the priest called some other priest, like a higher-up priest, and they did an investigation. They said that the doll might have a spirit trapped inside of it, the spirit of a young girl who died violently. They said that the only way to get rid of it is to find out how the girl died and give her a proper burial. But they couldn't find out how she died or where she's buried, so they don't know what to do. And the scariest part is that the girl who owned the doll went missing one day, and they found the doll sitting alone in a field a few miles away from the house. The police think that the doll's spirit must have possessed her and killed her, and then brought her out into the field. But that's just a theory.